Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first round of the semi-finals of the Shotgun 70 tournament. Today, we've got a big matchup. On the left side of your screen, you will see the current world record holder with a PB of just over 39 minutes. It's Jordan Tyler. Say hello, man.
What's up, y'all? How's it going?
And on the right-hand side of our screen, we have a man who is known as the Rando King, but can he be that good at Shotgun Mario? We'll soon find out. With a PB of 42 minutes and 20 seconds, we've got Andy Games.
Hello, everybody. Let's get it done.
Get it done, man. And on commentary, we've got myself and we've got Dark Voice too.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. All right. So, a couple of things real quick to plug before we get into today's race. Obviously, you know by now, if you want to get yourself some Shotgun 70 merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies. I've got it all like in my room as well, so you can kind of see it all. We've got stickers, we've got mugs, hats, beanies, everything you could want at every price range. So if you want to get yourself some Shotgun 70 merch, that is the place to go. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll find that link in the description. Second thing I wanted to mention was about the prize pool. So the winner of this whole tournament is now getting, I think, £127, and it started off as 100. So through that link that I just posted in the chat, and if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description once again, you can find a link to the Shotgun 70 tournament prize pool. And if you wanted to increase it, if you think your favorite creator is going to get far and be in with a chance of winning some money from this tournament, that is the place to go to increase the prize pool. All right. I just realized I started my timer as well, so now it says 1 second on my screen. Let me reset that. So I want to go to Andy first. You may be considered as more of the underdog in today's race, but I want to hear from you, man. How are you feeling about today? How are you feeling in general? What you've been doing in terms of practice, and how do you how do you see things going?
Oh, all good, mate. All good. I'm excited for this. Like, Jordan and I have raced before. We raced at a 120 randomizer with different stakes, which was a lot of fun. Both really enjoyed that. So it's nice to kind of get back racing again in an entirely different set, an entirely different game. As for how this is going to go, it's incredibly hard to say because you're only as good as your last run. And yeah, so I am ready to kind of just give it my best, see how that goes.
I love to hear it, man. And we've just got a chat in from Bryce. He said if Jordan gets a 38 in this matchup, he's going to donate another 25 to the prize pool. So the pressure is all on Jordan. Do you reckon you'll do it today, man?
I'll do my absolute best, man. I absolutely will.
Good stuff. And Andy, can I just ask, how did that was it a randomizer 120 you said that you raced Jordan in before? How did that one go?
So the way we did it was we both did 120 non-stop, but I did regular spawn and Jordan did danger spawn, which is insanely harder for especially like the fire levels. I did come away with the win, but a lot of that was due to Jordan having a lot of hard luck in Fire Sea. Yeah, it was just one of those things. But like that being said, a good time for everybody. So I think we're definitely going to have to run that one back in the future as well.
Yeah,
that was a fun race. I will definitely tell you that was really fun.
Yeah, man, it was good. I miss randomizer as well, so it'd be nice to get back into that just generally.
All right, Jordan, I want to flick the questions back on yourself. It sounds like you might want to take things back, considering you may have lost a 120 race. Maybe you can win today and take the win back, make it 1-1. So, how are you feeling today, man? What have you been doing to prepare and how do you see things going?
I've been saying since I found out what the matchup is that I owe Andy a victory on my end. I need to pay him back for taking the dub in that other race that we did. So this will be really fun. It'll be good competition. I love racing Andy. Recently, I've been playing a lot of like 120 just to kind of keep my movement up. I've been doing a lot of zero, improving my Bowser in the Sky consistency and time. So I'm really hoping that something doesn't go awry with that. That's going to be the big kicker for me. And then I've also got a couple new strats that I'm kind of like, I'm on the fence on if I'm going to implement them in the race setting.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. I might.
Will we see from either player today a free scope?
That's almost definite for me because the free scope is basically like I guess pun intended, it's free. Like if you mess it up, you basically lose no time over the normal strat.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, there you go. What Jordan said.
it. No need to say any more. Oh, and I don't have I've not put the free scope emote in the chat yet, so I need to do that. But for today, we don't have it, so I apologize to everyone that was definitely going to spam that emote in the chat today. I apologize, we don't have it. So, in terms of getting the race kicked off, we have agreed behind the scenes that Andy, considering he has a difference in PB of 3 minutes and 20 seconds to Jordan, today he's going to be receiving a 2-minute head start to keep things fair. So, I think we've said all that needs to be said. Are the racers ready to race?
Yeah,
Ready.
I am good.
All right. Well, I think we can get straight into things. So, Andy, if you're ready on your side, we'll kick you off first, mate. I'll count you down from 5, and then we'll get you into the first race.
Sounds good. Do you guys want to deafen me then, just whenever, just so that I can't hear anything come through on my side?
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll mute and deafen you. I'll keep Jordan open so he can hear the countdown for himself as well. And then when we get
Perfect.
Jordan up and running and going, he can work his way on catching you up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't mind like hearing you guys through the entire race. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I think if I just mute you, that should be okay. Is that right, Dark? If I just mute them, like they won't hear, like the viewers won't hear them, but they'll hear us. Is that how that works?
Yeah, yeah. If they're deafened, they can't hear, but if they're muted, we just
Okay.
can't hear them.
So I think mute and deafen.
Okay, and then we'll just mute Jordan. Okay, right. If you're ready, Andy, I'll count you in, man.
Sounds good, mate.
Okay, let's get you off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck,
And
lads.
they're off. They are off. Right, we're going to mute and deafen Andy there. Somehow he's already server deafened. I don't know if someone else did that. Who did that?
I got you.
Oh, you already did it. You already did it. Okay. As long as Jordan can still hear his countdown, then that's okay.
Yep, he should still be able to hear. Jordan, if you can, would you mind sending one of us a DM just to ensure?
Yeah, this way he just can't hear us and he just doesn't start at all.
Yeah.
So, Dark,
Right.
I want to say, man, thank you very much for coming here and helping us commentate. I know, obviously, you bailed out of your race, but it's good to have you back, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to see some of these races. These guys have put a lot of work into these runs, and Shotgun Mario is very unique. It's a cool run to watch. It can be a cool run to run as well.
Yeah.
Not to say that, but when you watch these guys that really do this, it can be a really fun flow state.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I was going to say the quality of gameplay that we've got today is going to be pretty high. So I say that just as Andy like misses the wall jump, but I promise, guys, it is going to be very good gameplay today.
Right. Well, I mean, there's nothing to be said about, the intro movement to a run.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of those nerves going. You kind of get flowing. One little mistake, for example, right there, he missed the side flip on the little elevator.
Yeah.
That kind of gets in your head a little bit. Those little things, they add up.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then, as you say, like it's the very beginning of the first race. I'm sure there'll be some of those nerves settling in. Yeah, man. I think you'll be okay. I reckon it'll just get better and better as we go. You know.
Oh, absolutely. They always do. And Andy has done a lot of racing before, especially with racing against Jordan.
Right. Sorry
These
to
two are
interrupt, but
familiar
Jordan,
racing.
you're going in 3, 2, 1. Off you go, Jordan. You're off. Damn, he was ready. He might have gone on 1 minute 59 there. Yeah, absolutely, man. How do you see today's races going, man? Like, who do you think's gonna come out on top? What do you think the score's gonna be?
Well, so there's a hard thing, right, with racing in Mario. You can have someone have an incredible PB, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to race well, right?
True.
Racing is a very specific thing instead. That being said, Jordan has a really, really good time and has spent a lot of time working on these runs, practicing them, getting ready. You can tell Jordan wants this belt.
Yeah, he does. It's
so-
his race to lose as well.
Exactly. Andy kind of coming in as an underdog, as it were, despite how, Andy is incredible at this game.
Absolutely.
But still, coming in as the underdog on this race. which really puts a bit of pressure on the person who's ahead,
Yeah.
who's slated to win. It says, well, man, I can't lose this one. I mean, I should win it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. But I mean, I feel like Jordan just hasn't really felt that pressure so far. I mean, he came up against Bryce, who again is like another really good runner. Like he used to have the world record, and I mean, he tied his old world record in race conditions. So I feel like Jordan's just built different, mate. He doesn't feel them race nerves.
Absolutely. Now, that being said, I can't not say that I'm rooting for my boy Andy, right?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, am I biased? Absolutely. Is Andy the absolute man stallion that he is? Also, absolutely. So while I think that Jordan is probably the better Shotgun Mario player, I can't count my boy out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this goes 2-1 Andy.
Oh, 2-1, eh? So you think Jordan will
for that
win
third
one?
race?
Oh, me too.
Oh,
mate.
absolutely. It would be naive of me to say that Jordan won't win one.
Yeah, I know you're biased, but come on, he's got to win at least one of these. It's like you say, it is like a lot of pressure. Oh, Andy opening a door there. That's 2.5 seconds, as MC would say. That's 2.5 seconds gone. But Jordan's doing a good job of catching up here. He was 4 stars behind to begin with, and he's only 2 now, but he's got 2 long ones to come.
Right. One of the hard things with these early races is just seeing which route people are going for. If they're going for their standard entry, and they keep the stars around the same, they're probably currently still around that minute 45 difference.
Yeah.
I think that we did see Jordan gain a little bit of time there. He had a little bit of a cleaner start to in Viz Cap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I think as we get probably around the 15 to 20 star mark, we'll probably be able to get a good idea for how effective that 2-minute difference was.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it should make things fairly even. I mean, there's still a potential for Andy to PB. There's a potential for Jordan to not PB, if you know what I mean. Like, it could go like any which way.
Absolutely. Sometimes all it takes is one really unfortunate death to really set you back.
Absolutely. I feel I don't know really whose race will be tight. I mean, obviously, like with the head start, it's kind of even things up a little bit. But I feel like Craigie and Deanie will be potentially even tighter. Like, I can't call which way that race is going to go.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of their 2 specific runs to be able to give too much of good information on there. But at the end of the day, you know what they say: the best linguini-filled man wins.
I've never heard it said like that, but that is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. All right, Jordan now getting his 7th star. So there is still that sort of like 2-star gap. But I feel like Andy got 2 like very quick stars before Jordan started. So there is that.
Right. And they both have been doing the same stars so far. There's not been a change in the route or anything like that. I would be curious to see if there are any like backup strats used or if perhaps, during the run they, one forgets to split at a crucial moment.
Did you not do that? That was something you did.
Oh, that's absolutely what I did. Yeah, and then totally skipped a star that I was going to do as a backup strat. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
But no, I mean that's the thing. Those things happen during runs. With no resets, you got to just live with the mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are really big ones.
Absolutely, and I feel like once you make one, like obviously normally a lot of people, if they make like a relatively large mistake, they'll just say, "Forget this run, I'm restarting." But when you can't do that, I feel like it can grate on you a little bit,
Oh, absolutely. It gets into your head. One of the big things with myself as a runner, I do this. I know that I'm not unique in this. Is that you get a run, you go, oh, I goofed it a little there.
Yeah.
And then you end up having these runs that make it, but the runs that make it frequently are runs that you feel good with. So having to be forced into a run that you don't feel good with can sometimes lead to some weird frustrations.
Yeah, definitely. And then you start like, even with the smaller mistakes, you begin to think, oh God, why did I miss that?
Right. Well, and especially with these guys where they're both at such a high level of gameplay and they're used to making good PBs, you know, it can be hard. But I think that again, these both are seasoned racers in terms of, you know, SM64 racing. They're ready.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, guys, what do we think the slide time is going to be here? This is always a fun little game we like to play. Dark, what are you going for here with Jordan's slide time? I'm going for a 13-2.
All right, I'll go 13-1.
Oh. So technically you won, but you just went 1 second below me.
Have you never played Price is Right? You always go either 1 over or vote 1.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Just to, like, really piss off the other competitor. Like, yeah, I'm going to
you
win
have
this no
to.
matter what. Yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Andy got 13.4, so the guesses actually carried over into the next one, so I won that one.
Boom. Now we're even.
I already feel like we're getting to see some of Jordan's lab strats. I mean, for those of you that don't know, Jordan, he likes to say he's going into the lab sometimes, and what he means by that is he's trying to figure out, just like to the frame, a certain strategy that's going to be quicker. I feel like we're noticing things with his run that you perhaps don't see in any other runs, and it's because of that. Like, he's passionate about this game. He goes into it in his own time and he thinks, what is going to be the fastest way possible to do any of these stars? I mean, there's 120 in total and he covers them all.
Yeah. One of the things that really impresses me with his runs is how he has actually sat down, gone through the RTAs for each star, figured out which stars are fastest, which ones he could implement. And he's just done a really great job with that. It says a lot when every person running this race is using a variation, if not just outright using the same. Oh, that
Sorry
hurts.
to interrupt, but that's rough. That's not what you want, especially when Jordan is literally on your ass right now and he misses the penguin shot.
Yeah, that's hard. The sad thing is that it saves you some time, but at the cost of a lot more time if you don't quite get it.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah.
I mean, will we see him go for it again? Is he going to be? I mean, he's literally in position to do it. He's got to, surely.
I hope not. No, yeah. You do that twice, and you can guarantee that your run is gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I do find it's one of them things where it's like a one and done. Like if it doesn't hit, you can't risk it not hitting again.
It's true. Now we'll see here if Jordan goes for it on his side. His angle looks a little bit better.
I feel like he will. I feel like he knows the angle.
Yeah, his angle's better, and he did the speed. He did the jump kick.
Yeah.
Made sure he had the angle exactly.
And Bryce in the chat is absolutely right. Jordan is just a consistent machine. Like, I don't feel like we ever really see him royally mess up anything.
Yeah, I mean, in his one race that he did with Bryce, he did have a couple. Was it 1 or 2 deaths? I don't remember.
Yeah, and one of them was here. One of them was this star where he went for the moonwalk and he missed. So is he going to do it again? Oh, it was close. It was close.
Love some moonwalk. Love some moonwalk.
It was literally, I don't think he could have done it a frame more perfect. Otherwise, he would have definitely fell off there.
It was very close. Those are fun to watch. For those of you, if anybody here doesn't understand what moonwalk is, when Mario gets big speed like that, he gets pushed into this state of movement that sometimes pushes you the opposite direction. You'll see a lot of people come off that slide and they get slid into the wall for a while. If you direct Mario, you can push him right into the door. Saves you actually a couple good seconds.
And when you do that as well, isn't it a case of you have to hold like the opposite way to where you want to go, right?
Yeah, right. Mario's given movement in the backwards vector.
Yeah.
Whatever direction is backwards for him. And so you have to be able to kind of go opposite of that to get him to go the direction you want. You can kind of think of it fairly similarly to like bomb clip in terms of the direction that you give.
There we go. Learning a little bit of useful information there with Dark. I feel like a lot of our commentators so far haven't been able to give that level of insight, but it's good to hear. It's really good to hear.
Yeah, there's some really fun. There's some really fun strats that you can get here from, some good shotgun Mario. A lot of just basic strategies that work already in the base game for movement.
Yeah.
I mean, you basically can think of this as get a bonus jump that maintains momentum, right? That's really all the shotgun is, outside of the occasional, let me actually blow something up. But I mean, come on, have you guys never shot a classic Mario Chester. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, and you especially love to shoot the ground, if I remember rightly. Oh, what's going on here with Andy? Oh no, he's put the water level
So
down.
yeah. So
Oh,
right there, it actually happened during my run as well. What can happen is as you're going over the top of the star or as you come out of that first gate, if your shot goes straight downwards, it has an option that it will just hit the diamond in the corner, lowering the water level.
oh,
Now, for myself, when that has happened to me, I just go for the vanish cap
yeah,
because it's kind of quick, but it's just a hard thing to know. It's just a hard thing to know.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I don't think he didn't lose that much time, but with Jordan right on his tail, I mean, that's now put Jordan ahead. And you said
Those
we'd
are,
see
yeah.
where they're at 20 stars. I mean, we can see
Yes.
that right now. He's got that 2 minutes back already.
Yeah. Jordan's back in the run. At this point, he's notably ahead, prepared, I think, for really starting to pull away. I think
Yeah,
at this point now, what we need to expect from Andy, for Andy to pull this, is just consistency. If Andy can just stay close without dying,
yeah.
and hope that at this point Jordan has some sort of flub, I think that's where he's going to be able to get ahead.
Yeah, I mean that Jordan is like the last person that you want to be relying on having a flub, like because he just doesn't seem to do it. But it doesn't mean that we just heard a gold death and
We just heard a gold.
Jordan.
Yep.
We love that. We love
Yep.
it. But
Yeah, and you never necessarily want to count on a flub, but sometimes your options are either play to your golds, which
yeah,
is a very hard thing to do, and it's a very emotionally distressing thing to do if you're
yeah,
behind, trying to be like, okay, well, how do I do this? I have to play to gold. I have to play perfect. I have to play better than I've ever played before.
yeah,
And in race conditions, that's a scary thing. Whereas, being able to just say, all right, let me just play close and
yeah.
hope for one, sometimes can end up winning. It's all just a different matter of strategy and what you're comfortable with.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I mean, I know Jordan is like really consistent, but he is not. He's not immune from messing up. We've already seen him mess up at least one time
Yeah.
in
I mean, no
other
human is.
runs. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Otherwise, he's TAS.
I mean, to be fair, his runs are that good that sometimes I do wonder if it's Tass. But he is literally just his own Tass though. Like Tass tries to keep up with him. It's not that he's trying to keep up with Tass.
You've now tickled a part of my brain that wants to see someone make a TAS for Shotgun
Yeah.
Mario, and
Wonder how
just to
quick
see
it'd be.
what really could be come up with.
Could it be a 35-minute 70 star? God, he's got another gold. No way.
Gold.
I don't know if that's people just saying it, or because I know it's like attached to one of his emotes, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would see it being either he's automatically plugging it or someone is saying it.
So I think what happens
I don't think
is
Live
that,
Split has good integration there.
no, I think it's a case of one of his emotes is like a gold emote, and it does that sound effect when someone sends it. So I'm not
There
sure
you
if
go.
someone's sending it for a laugh. Oh no,
Attached to
Deanie
each
said
sub.
this. Yeah, it's attached to each sub split.
There we go.
I thought someone
Very
said it
cool.
was an emote.
Very cool. All right. Well, so now he is going to be heading into into TTM.
Huh? And Andy is just about
These
to
stars
finish
are
up
fast.
here. Yeah, they are absolutely.
These stars are fast.
Just trying now to see if I can check on Jordan, see like where he's at in terms of his splits. It looks like he's a matter of seconds behind his world record. So he's looking to get like a 39.05 right now, which is obviously ridiculous.
Right.
But if he can make up them 5 seconds,
Right.
it could be a sub 38. He's only literally like a second behind that 38 mark, which would be insane to see in a. Oh, hold on. Oh, he missed the setup for the triple. That is a very hard jump.
Yeah, those just require a little bit of like kind of patience on timing the triple there. The strat that they're going for there is really very fast.
Well, to be fair, Andy's
It
going for
can.
your strat.
Yeah, there's a degree of consistency. So one of the things that I found for myself, and again, I didn't plot this out a whole lot.
Yeah.
But one thing that I did find was that sometimes on this star, if you goof up your silly kicks, of course, you go for the big slide. So sometimes it's one of those things where if you fail it, you're going to be in a really big sore spot.
Yeah.
Also, you can technically shoot Toad accidentally as you go over the top if your positioning is weird.
Oh, okay.
You shoot Toad, and then that's an immediate 15-second time loss as you wait for Toad to go through all of his, or not Toad, but the little Bob-omb, excuse me.
Oh,
As
okay.
Bob-omb goes through his opening the cannon sequence.
I've done that so
So if
many
you go that other
times.
side, you can just straight up avoid that entirely. It's not as fast, but it is a little bit more likely to be consistent if you're
Yeah.
nervous about some of those things.
And I've shot that flipping bomb on so many times, and it is really annoying because you get through all the text and you're like, right, let's go, and then the cannon like slowly opens, and you're thinking, come on, man, I need to go now.
Yeah, yeah, it can be really frustrating. I will say their new strat they have there, where they do like the waterfall bounce there. They do a triple off of the right side wall, then another like a wall bounce.
Yeah.
Straight into the waterfall star. That is very fast, and I think absolutely fast enough to warrant the risk.
Definitely.
So it's a cool strat.
It's like probably one of the hardest strats that I've found. Trying to do that triple jump onto the wall kick, like it's just trying to line up that triple jump. It's so hard, but like obviously when you're a world record holder, that's the type of stuff that you do.
Sure.
Regular.
There's a couple strats for it that you can do. There's textures you can use to line up yourself if you want to learn. You can just be like, okay, if I stand on this texture and have notches. Now, I don't think that Jordan has notches. I think that he, like me, is an Xbox controller gamer.
Oh, me
Though
too.
I could be wrong on that. You are as well?
I thought I was the only one. There we go.
You know what? Notches are for nerds. Long live notch-free gang.
Yeah. Notch-free gang. Yeah, we got any more notch-free gangs in the chat? Yeah, we got Deanie right there. Notch-free gang, mate. New merch coming soon.
The ones that we have to be scared of, though, are mouse and keyboard players.
Oh god, they're a different breed. They're like, do they even exist? Are they even human beings?
They do, and I actually know a few that have some insanely good times.
Yeah. How can you play? I'm just trying to think like how you'd even play this game on a mouse and keyboard.
It's hard. There are a couple benefits though. One thing that's really a big benefit of mouse and keyboard: instant full movement. You hold W, you're just going forward. You've got really very fast. You have the fastest possible Mario speed increase.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're on a stick, it takes some time for that little analog to say, hey, go forward as fast as you can, Mario.
Yeah. I mean, that could be both a good and a bad thing, though. Like, say for cannonless, for example, where you're trying to, like, sneak off the edge. I can see that being a problem.
Yes. There's little things you have to do to, like, kind of feather, as it's called, feathering your input.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting thing. They scare me. I don't know. Keyboard players are different breed. They came here to play CS:GO, and instead they found themselves playing Mario.
Have you ever played that game? Oh,
CS:GO? Yeah.
Yeah? I've never played it.
I used to do FPS as one of my main games. CS:GO is pretty fun.
Okay. Andy is starting to struggle here. I'm seeing like a few different problems arising, you know? Like we fell off there twice.
Right. And some of those stars too, they get in your head. You go for that movement, you're like, this is one of the easy stars. Like there's a couple of the stars that are like, this is a free star. And then if you have issues on them, that gets in your head.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's one of the worst ones to mess up when you're trying to go at that side bit and it's like, why is that invisible wall there? Like, who made these things? Why do they even exist? It can get on your nerves for sure. Sure.
All right. Well, we have Jordan here in the old haunt.
I gotta say that first star is one of the hardest stars.
Oh, getting to the top of Big Boo's haunt.
Yeah.
It can be difficult. It can also be a very consistent star, depending on like what your setup is. Now I'm noticing that he's going for that one door. I've been seeing different people do different strategies there, and I'm not sure which one is faster. Going for that close door that's immediately next to the vanish cap there,
Oh, okay, yeah.
or going for that kind of that hop across.
Yeah. And you see, the thing
Fun to
is,
see that difference though.
yeah, and you see, the thing is, normally, if we had a thing like that where we thought, which one is quickest, you know who we'd ask? JordanTyler in the chat, but we can't because he's literally doing it. I'm sure, like, after, if we ask him, he would have definitely tried that before at some point.
Oh no, absolutely. That's definitely something that you pulled together in an RTA.
Oh, and Andy missing that triple jump there on the Mansion, but he gets it the second time, and that's what I mean. I feel like most normal non-JordanTyler human beings tend to find that star difficult. Like, I've seen so many people mess up trying to get up there. It's tough.
It is. It is. It's, again, if you're using textures to set up, it cannot be so bad. Otherwise, if it's just kind of a feel thing, I think it can be a little harder.
Absolutely. What did you do when you was trying it out?
My first few times that I was learning it, I was just going for feel. I started like just saying, all right, forget it. Let's just look at some textures. There's some couple really very easy textures to look at that you can just say, okay, if I go upright from here and just time it, at that point, it just becomes a timing thing. I found that was a lot more consistent for myself.
Yeah.
Of course, my runs on this game are very limited. So any strat that I say is, again, comes with the caveat of, in my test sample size of 8 runs.
Yeah.
But there's still a few things that you can kind of gather and learn
Yeah.
from even just a couple of runs.
Oh, absolutely. Just want to point out there as well, Andy going for a very unorthodox setup of trying to get up onto that platform to get the vanish cap. I mean, I think I've done it myself, where you just sort of wall kick off the wall that's just as you walk through the door. But Andy went like round and up. I've not seen that before.
He may have been trying a thing. I wasn't able to see. I was looking at Jordan's at the moment.
Yeah.
But he may have been trying to set up. There is a thing that he and I had been discussing where you can actually do a wall kick directly into the star and grab it immediately.
Oh, okay.
Not sure if it's necessarily that much faster, but hey, you know what? It's style points.
That's it. That's it. I mean, that's what he's going for now. I mean, he's probably seeing I'm 2 stars behind against someone who has the world records. Let me just go for star grab of the tournament. Coming from Mr. Star Grab of the Year.
One thing I'd like to also point out again for people back home, unless they both have their races up and are looking, which I guess they could be, most runners probably are going to be just focusing on their own screen.
Definitely.
But might not necessarily know that he's 2 behind.
That's true.
I'd be curious to know from himself if he actually is. Oh, this is unfortunate. He's got close enough that he's getting sucked into the
I was going to say
the tornado.
He's very low.
No.
He is gone.
That hurts.
He is gone. And look at Jordan shooting the rings.
Shooting the Manta's rings.
God damn.
You know what? I didn't know you could do that.
Did you not know? Did you not know about that?
No.
Oh, well, let me tell you something.
In my 8 runs, I never once thought to shoot his rings.
Oh, no, let me tell you something, though. I've had a bad experience of trying to shoot the Manta Ray's rings. Can't even say the flipping word, but I went to shoot, like, the final ring, and it's actually in my race that I did against Andy. I went to shoot the final ring, shot it, and the star just didn't spawn. And I was just stuck. I was just like, what do I do? He's not even pulling out rings anymore. There's no rings coming out his arse anymore. And I've got no star. What do I do? So it's definitely faster to do, but you run the risk of the game just completely freaking out and not even registering that you've got the star.
I love that.
The only problem there.
These fun little quirks of ROMs. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just like, I guess it's just because this game is not designed to have something like this, like that boosts your speed and, you know, allows you to do things in a different way that the game couldn't have possibly thought of. So tend to get a lot of strange things going on.
Right. Oh, we see Jordan having a little slip there. It's not going to cost him a whole lot of time. Probably only about 5 to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But
I think Jordan was trying the Dini there. I mean, Dini's the only person that I've seen do that thing where he jumps up onto the pyramid first and then shoots like on top of the pyramid. It's definitely faster. Andy going through the ship. I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, the left side of the sub is for nerds. The right side, that's where you go if you've just got these massive hangers that are just hanging you down,
That's where
And
Star
when I say
Gravity
hangers, I mean
Year is
like
going.
literally he uses them to hang his clothes. If you at
Oh,
home,
yeah.
people at home, if you thought that was a dirty joke, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, maybe he was going for Star Gravity Year there. I can't tell, but Andy's shooting through the rings as well, though.
Ooh, oh, that just made me feel away.
You're the only one in the whole tournament that didn't know it, man.
I mean, watching him shoot through the rings, down through the center.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just, I don't know. I feel like I've just had. When you've had like a really good meal for the first time, and you're like, I didn't even know this was a thing. By the way, I do want to dispel one quick thing.
Go on.
Lately, between myself and some of the UK people, and now I am from the States, I have been being told about the worth of a thing called a goujon, which is not real, by the way. There's no such thing as a goujon, and they cannot hurt me. They are called chicken tenders.
Mate, it's a flipping goujon. What do you mean?
They don't exist, and I'm sad to
Chicken
hear that you're
goujon.
also in on. I'm sad to hear that you're also in on this conspiracy.
There's a guy on YouTube that's literally called JoJordanTyler, and you're going to tell me it's not a thing?
Yeah, it's all just a big joke set up by you, Andy Games 90 score.
90 score.
Thing.
90 score.
It's an entire thing. They're trying to pretend, and the whole thing is a setup for a Goujon D's nuts joke. I know it. I know it.
Ooh, Jordan missing free scope
close.
there. That is close.
That was really close.
See, if he'd have done the free scope my way, he might have got it. But he attempted the Freeman tactic and he didn't get it. I've got one thing on this whole tournament, and that's that 1 star right there. That's like my little baby. I did it by accident for a bit of fun, and Jordan was like, "Let me completely rework this and make this a world record strat." But I invented it. It was my idea.
I love that. I mean, again, it really is totally free. You lose nothing by trying it. You gain massive style points for doing it.
Yeah.
So why not?
Oh, Jordan going for the lava boost as well, and he gets it.
Hot.
I don't know if that's like a new tactic. I'm pretty sure I didn't see him go for that in the first. And he must not have gone for it because that was a gold split. So that is a first there for JordanTyler in a race. He gets the lava boost.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's really cool watching these runs again when these runs are as new as they are and as being optimized throughout.
Yeah.
It can be a really cool experience just to watch the evolution of stars.
Absolutely. Because sometimes, like, even in race conditions, you're going to be seeing things for the first time and you think, what? That's the thing? I can shoot through the rings? I did not know that.
I can use the gun for its intended purpose? Who would have thought? Oh, Andy going for a speed kick there. Did carry him a little further, but I'm giving him style points.
We've got to get every style point we can. I mean, not to say that Dark is biased or anything, but he is complimenting Andy on his failed speed kick. Just ignoring everything that Jordan does.
Listen, he's my custard cream dealer. I can't make him mad.
And you two did a podcast once, didn't you? Like your own podcast between you both. Is that right?
Yeah, we did until I started working on my game. And then I lost time. But I plan to get back to it because Andy is just an outstanding gentleman and a great interviewer. He's interviewed a few people from around here, yourself included.
Yeah, I have been on there. That is Behind the Camera with Andy Games. I've got to say, I've said it to him as well. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think he's doing great things with that.
A lot of fun. I've been listening to his interview with Bubzia. That's a really fun one. If anybody has not, Bubzia is an incredible runner. Really very fun interview.
I mean, when I heard that he was interviewing Bubzia, I had to double check. Like, wait, do you mean the Bubzia? Like, that guy's been on Summon and Soul, and you're telling me you're interviewing him? There's no way. But he managed to do it, man.
Yeah, Bubzia is a really cool guy. Just great runner. Been to a lot of GDQs. For anybody here that is a fan of GDQ, you probably know Bubzia.
I've not been. It's in America, isn't it? GDQ.
Correct.
Yeah, I would like to go to one. Like, live so far away. Oh,
Man,
another
another
gold
gold.
for Jordan.
It's a lot of golding. That's a lot of golding.
Oh, Andy's going for. Oh my God! What does Andy even bonked on
the
there?
bonk. So one thing to know about the lava's hitbox does not actually, like, what burns you does not actually line up with the visual. It's actually like kind of an odd shaped arc shape that kind of extends around it, and you can actually get to the sides of it and completely clip through the lava without ever actually touching it.
Oh wow!
So he just went through the side, probably just barely missed it.
But then I know that you can shoot the rings, and Dark Voice doesn't. So I'm valid, guys. I know my stuff too. But I did not know about the lava. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's some cool things you can kind of look into for like hitboxes in the game, especially if you start really getting interested in like doing like lava boost, which can be a fun strat to learn.
Is that something that you implement in your 16s?
When I do 16s, no, because I just do reds. I haven't been doing LBLJ. I do the no LBLJ route because I have more fun doing no LBLJ than. I hate BLJs are the worst part of 16s.
Yeah, I agree.
And so adding in LBLJ is just not my thing. But in 70 star, I always implement. I implement that one there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. See, for me, it's like I could learn LBLJ, but do I want to restart my runs after a minute every single time because I just can't hit it? I don't know. I feel like I would rather restart more towards the end, or at least get me to Womps first.
Right. I mean, the hardest thing about LBLJ route for 16 star, right, is pillarless.
Oh, yeah.
And pillarless, if you can pull it off consistently, is very fun. I implement pillarless sometimes into my 70 star run. I always go for it. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. But if you're doing 16 star LBLJ, you have to be able to do pillarless.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just not worth it. You do also need double, or not double jump, but you do need owlless.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can't wake up the owl, can you? Because you don't get that far into Womps to do it.
Right. The goal is to substitute faster stars, and in fact, most of the slow stars are the ones there in Womps. So you're trying to get rid of those stars to avoid them, and you're substituting the faster ones down lower.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean, trying to defeat the Womp in a speed run just doesn't seem right.
Right. He's slow.
Yeah, like you're just reading his text. He's trying to sit on you like 3 times over. It's not quick. Not quick.
No. We do see Jordan here at 62 stars. Look at him moving.
Very fast. And we've got to remember, I mean, I've got the timer on my stream right now that's 36 minutes. But that started when Andy began. So technically, Jordan's only on 34 minutes right now. So
oh my God, is he
stars.
doing it?
Wait,
oh
what?
my God, he's doing it.
No way. No
He's
way.
going for
He's
carpetless.
Going for carpetless. You're joking. Surely not. Surely not.
He's done it.
He's flipping done it. Carpetless.
With the power of shotgun.
Oh.
Who needs a carpet?
No
Tell Aladdin
way.
to sit on the side. We don't need your stupid flying carpet to take me on a magic ride. Just need my handy shotgun.
I can't believe what I've just seen. Like, what star is he even substituted for carpetless, or is he just going for an extra one in Rainbow Ride? Oh my God! What a flipping
I think that
treat.
was a style thing. I think that was purely style. I'll be curious to see if he pulls one from TTC. He may pull the top star from TTC.
Or
if
maybe.
he even had that in there.
I can't believe I didn't expect that. I did not expect that at all.
I would imagine a TTC pull, unless we missed one down lower. Oh, Andy getting rocked. Unfortunate.
He is getting rocked. 59 stars now in 37 minutes. I can't tell. Actually, I could just look, to be honest. Dagger says pure peacocking. I don't know what she means by that. I'm not a bird. Oh, okay.
He's showboating. He's strutting them feathers.
Oh, I see.
He's looking for a mate.
Fucking hell. Oh, I'm just trying.
A friend, guys.
Just trying to see Andy's. See, Andy's got Jordan up on his stream, so like you can see Jordan's gameplay in between like his chat and him. That's a pretty clever idea. Because that means that
Yeah,
no
go
one
Andy.
actually has to watch my stream. They can just watch Andy, and they get to see his split. So he's actually his stream is better than mine. That is crazy. But no.
His stream is. Look, Andy is a showman. Okay.
Oh, okay. We've just gone up by like 5 viewers, so maybe people are feeling bad. They've been caught out watching Andy's stream, and they're like, "Shit, damn it! He knows we can see everything on Andy's stream." Yeah, I'm watching people. I am watching.
Don't worry. Freeman is writing down names of people he sees in chat.
Yeah, they've gone off.
If you find yourself banned, don't. It's totally unrelated.
I'm seeing everything. I went from 14 to 18, and then from 18 to 14. They're going. They're switching. People are switching. Oh no, and people in the chat as well that were watching me are saying that they're going to Andy's as well. Guys, we're losing. We're losing everyone. They're all leaving. Oh god, right. So Jordan's on 37 minutes right now, and he's on 68 stars. I don't think the sub 38 is possible. I don't think it is.
A sub 38?
Oh, is it sub 39? Oh no, he's going for a sub 39, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's just going for a 38 right now.
Yeah.
Was what I was under the impression of.
No, you're right.
Unless he's got a secret strat hidden in there that he's been prepping for.
It's the one that you used, I think. The BLJ up the final staircase.
That's the best star. It's the best strat. Yeah, you actually do that so then you can get the 8 red coins in Bowser stage. It's a secret strat. It's really only used by the top 0.0000069% of runners, but it is a thing you can do.
Oh my god.
Also, the baby crawl is critical for it. Just
oh
in case
yeah.
anyone was, yeah.
Just a peacock, you know, just a peacock.
You want to say, well, adult Mario can do this too. Well, so can baby Mario.
Oh my god, right. Jordan's on 38 minutes.
He's on a good pace here.
Yeah,
I don't know what his current fastest is for Bowser clears, but it could be possible to see a low 39 based on kind of what I'm seeing here, which is insane, which is just such a great pace.
I don't know what pace Andy's on. Like, I don't know what he'd be getting at this point. Like, his PBs are 42.20, and we're on 40 minutes 30. Right? So he'd have like 2 minutes to get 5 stars and Bowser. So he must be
right.
Yeah.
Well, wait a second. Hold on a moment here. Is your timer on stream from when Andy started or from when
Jordan just missed the sky jump? But yes, it is from when Andy started.
So what time is on this run right now on this timer? I don't see it.
So it's just gone past 41 minutes. Oh, what a strat there from Jordan. That was crazy. Yo. But yes, the timer on the stream is on 41 minutes 10. And that's Andy's time. But you take 2 minutes off and you have Jordan's time. So he's on 39.16 right now. He could have got the 38. I think he realised that, like, Bryce is going to be out of pocket, add into the prize pool, and he's just like, nah, I can't do that to my boy. So let me just like mess up a little bit, go for carpetless, and then I won't get it.
Damn.
But hey,
look at him go. 70 whole stars. One giant lizard has been absolutely given the old, we call it the woodshed. It's a great time.
Wow, there we go. There we go. That is the first win for JordanTyler. It looks like Andy may have stopped. So I'm going to bring them both back in the room right now. See if he has actually stopped. All right, Andy's back. And
hello.
Hello, Jordan is back as well. Hello, boys.
GG's, Jordan. Well done. Well done.
Dude, same to you. That was fun.
Fairly comfortable victory for you, I'll admit. And I apologize. Keep it as competitive as I'm sure we would have liked to, but you know, I had a bit of a few fumbles, as I'm sure you saw, and but one of them things, man.
And why did you think that was, Andy? Was you feeling any sort of like race nerves going up against the current world record holder? Like, what was going through your head?
I don't know. I think maybe a bit of rust, maybe a little bit too much out of practice, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just kind of a few silly things, and I think I got like in my own head a little bit, like when I would first started like missing wall kicks and just all sorts of silly shit. And then like there was a couple of places where I died stupidly, like in Dire Docks, and I think there was the penguin as well. I missed the penguin shot in
Oh yeah,
CCM.
I can't believe that.
I rushed it. I just didn't line it up, and I rushed it, and I might not have had like the angle kind of right, but like it just got to the point where like I think up until about 40 odd stars, I might have only been one behind, but then at that point it was kind of GG's. Like there was just a lot of silly mistakes, and it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't amazing. It was generally kind of shit, to be quite real.
I mean, you went through the ship and got the other side of the the side skip on the other
Yeah.
side. I mean, is that
Sub
Star
clip.
Grab of the Year contender?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was just just certain things, and then I shot the like the water level
Oh,
marker
yeah.
in a wet dry world. Like I think I recovered from it okay, but it still cost me about 30 seconds at that point. So it was kind of just like I think at that point it was just GG's.
Because that's when JordanTyler actually overtook you. And speaking of
Yep.
which, let's go to him now. Being called AI in the chat by Bryce. I mean, what you got to say to that, Jordan?
Man, I'm far from it. I definitely made my mistakes in there. Like, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Mips just completely got away from me. I forgot to do a long jump out of Lethal Lava Land, and then Mips was just like, "Toodaloo, motherfucker!" And
And I want to say as well, where did Carpetless come from?
That was
okay, so
big dick
I
energy
knew-
right there, I have to say.
I was watching the race the whole time, so I knew that Andy was pretty far behind. I was like, I'm just gonna give the people something to watch. I don't really like Rainbow Ride Reds.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Forget that star. Let's do something that's going to entertain people. Let's do
Right.
something that they're not going to see in the rest of this tournament.
I mean, it was quite something, man. It was quite something to watch. I mean, if we're doing Star Grab of the tournament, which I mean, we're not, but if we were going to, that would probably be a high contender, if not winning it. But no, that was cool to watch, man. And what was your end time, Jordan? What did you end on?
My end time was a 39:44.
Nice.
Just knocking out casual sub 40 runs as if it's nothing. Well, which to be fair, it is at this point, isn't it? Really, like
I've got a sum of best right now of 37:43. So there's a lot that would have to go really wrong for me to go over 40 minutes.
fuck.
Yeah.
And you could definitely get the sub 30. What is it? A sub 39 that you're going for?
A sub 39, yes. I'm aiming for a 38.
Yeah, and don't forget that Bryce did say that he would up the prize pool if you do that. And I mean, if you do that in this run, Jordan, I mean, you're more than likely going to see some of that. So this is extra pressure on your shoulders. Like, this is your chance to not only increase the prize pool, but to increase your own payout. So
That's true. Or
What
you
we-
could, you know, if you feel like it's not kind of going that way, till about 60 stars, feel free to just kind of throw the run and we can run it back for the third time.
That's a good idea.
that's actually.
I did want to
Go on.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to Bryce though. That strat that you saw me do where I did the side flip and kicked off of that wall to get up on the platform where you get Goomba'd and
Oh,
Bowser in the
yeah.
Sky. That's Bryce's strat. He showed me that you can do that, and that's actually a part of like the meta 120 star
20 runs. Yeah.
like world record strats.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a Bryce move right there.
that
What a
was
guy.
awesome to watch as well. That was really good. Really, really good. Hey. All right, lads, have we got anything more to say from anyone before we get into the second race? What you guys got on your minds right now?
I just need to. If I get a better run, I'll be happy. Like I don't like I've maintained this right from when you did the draw last week. I don't care for the result as long as I can put on a good race and really kind of keep things level. That's all I care about. So I'll do my best for a better run this time. Let's see if we can create some drama.
Heck yeah. Andy, if I have I might have a suggestion for you here real quick. Just for
Okay.
Andy here. You're carrying that wheelbarrow through this run. You've got that wheelbarrow carrying those big giant hangers. You need to grease that wheel.
I know the wheel was a bit rusty, I'm afraid. But it's fine. I've derusted. That was a derust. There was Yeah, we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah, I think the last thing that I have to chime in here is that, I consider Andy a friend, but not while we're racing. I'm full sending this, buddy. I'm not
Fucking
taking it
right.
easy on you.
No, man, I would expect and hope for nothing less, man. I appreciate that, and that's all I could ever want out of this. Like, I
Let's
don't
do
care
this,
if I get
man.
the floor wiped with me. If we can put on a fucking good show, that's all I want, man.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
do this.
And I think Dark was saying as well, he thinks that Andy should get a 10-minute head start now, just because he wants to see a 2-1. So, I don't know what you guys think of that.
We'll stick to 2, I think, because even if I had a perfect run, it would have been closer, but I'd still, based on my best time. So I think
Yeah.
we stick to the 2 minutes, I think, based on that first run alone.
Definitely.
You want to do maybe a 2:15?
No, two's all right. I've just got to kind of lock in, as they say.
As the kids say, he's got a lock
As the
in,
kids
skibbity
say,
riz, no
fuck.
Sigma.
Absolutely, let's get rid of that Ohio Riz and go full on Skibbity Riz. I think I don't know. I don't fucking.
Some skibbity toilet riz.
Oh god! All right, let's get into the second race then, lads. Are we ready?
Yeah, man.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Good luck,
Andy?
Jordan.
Good luck, Andy. Let's do this.
Cheers.
I'm gonna count you in then. Okay, we're gonna go in
man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
There
here we go.
Right, I need to switch the sounds around because Andy is ahead again. There we go. All right, if you would like to do the honors, Dark, and get the boys muted and
They're
such.
prepped.
Okay, good
They're
stuff.
ready.
Good stuff, mate. What did you think of that first race?
Dude, these runners are incredible. They really are. It's just kind of one of those things when you have such incredible runners, you're gonna have just these runs that they're gonna feel really pumped about, and they're gonna have runs that they don't. Obviously, Jordan did an incredible run there and did beat Andy. But one thing that has to be stated, Andy is a top runner for Shotgun Mario.
He is.
And these guys both, they're here to put on a good show, and I'm excited to see what they can do here.
Absolutely. And I feel like if Andy came up against anyone else, he would have been favourite to win. So I feel like even though obviously Jordan put out a great performance and he came first by a good few stars, I think this was the right matchup to happen. I think Andy was the one to try and take him on for sure.
Oh, absolutely. If you had asked me who I thought was going to come second place out of this tournament at the point where it was,
Yeah.
I would have guessed Andy Games coming in on that second place.
Yeah.
But
that.
I don't know. This is cool to see.
I mean, let's not forget there will be a third place matchup. So if Andy does lose today, and okay, fair enough, it's looking like it might happen now with Jordan having the first race, he does have the chance to take third place, and there is a prize for third place as well. So whatever
it's feet
happens,
picks, isn't it?
it is Andy's penis picture that he said he would give out, so he would be getting that himself. We'll see. Right, Jordan, you're starting in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. You good, dog?
I'm back. Yeah. Dang, I'm wishing I'd stayed in the run.
Yeah, it looks like Andy's going to literally be sending that to himself. Maybe making it his wallpaper. I'm not sure, but that is the
I think
first
at that point, it's pretty much a requirement. Oh, boy. All right, so we got Andy here going into Vanish Cap.
Is he? Andy?
Is this not? Oh my gosh, I'm behind. In my time, in my time away from losing my mind. Oh my gosh, Jordan going into Vanish Cap. Excuse me. He's on his way.
Yeah.
Golly, I can't believe it.
Oh, you're making me crease up now. Right,
All right, now this is a triple jump that you can get. Now, one thing for the folks back at home, you guys might not necessarily know about Mario and height off of triple jumps. He actually gains more height going neutral on jumps. So, for example, if you need to do like tick-tock clock movement in a 70-star run where you're doing that triple jump to get to that highest womps or the pendulum box star, some of those you do have to either go neutral or like hold up left, up right, so that you actually abate movement so that Mario gets height. So one thing off of getting that little triple jump there, it's just a matter of getting height.
Really, I
Maybe a
wasn't
helpful
aware
thing.
that you had to hold neutral. I didn't know that.
Yeah, either holding neutral or just a not direct forward movement will net you height more
Hey.
than normal.
And Andy must have done that right there because he got the star. He got it.
Yeah, it was either I think it was either just positioning on that one as well. There with that one with the glorious gift of shotgun.
Yep.
It's a little bit more forgiving on height gain, but I probably was either up left or up right. I don't think it was true neutral because he maintained some forward movement there. But the big
Yeah.
thing is just as long as you don't have the full vector of speed moving forward. That's a big part of it.
Like you say, of course, with the good old force of Mother Nature, like, you can get pretty high on this game. Pretty high. Oh, Andy
the
going
clip
through the shit, man.
That's a hard one. That collision
is
box there, you can
hard.
just clip straight through. It's just kind of a hard one to pull off.
It is hard. It is very hard. I did want to also go back and just talk about the prize pool real quick and where it's at. So currently, first place is going to be walking away with £127. Second place walking away with 41, and third place is walking away with 30 Great British pounds. So even third place, you know, you're getting something nice. That's a couple months Tickfinity Premium. You know, it's like 3 months of Spotify on me. So
How
there's
much in
all to
dollary
play for.
dues is that?
Dollary dues. God knows. I'll do the conversion live for you right now. 30 Great British pounds in dollars. 39.36 in US dollars, and nearly $40.
Wow. You know
Just a
what?
third.
It's times like this that I wish that I used the Great British Pound.
That's it, man. That's it.
I'm a few tea bags thrown in the harbor late for that, though, I think.
Remember when I thought you was English?
Did you really?
Yeah, I said that to you, didn't I? When I was talking to you and Andy, I thought you was English.
You know what? I'm remembering this now. Yeah. Why did you think that? Just I guess being in the community that yeah, that's fair.
Potentially, yeah. I don't know. You had like quite a posh accent for an American, I think. Like,
Well, you should hear me say curly whirly.
oh, there we go. There we go. That
Boom.
sounds more British than me.
They trained me on how to say curly whirly.
Well, I got trained on how to say "God damn."
God damn!
God dang! Oh crap! I forgot to start the timer. Oh no!
It's all right.
Oh, I think I know what happened. So I went to flip and look at the bloody. Oh, I went to look at how much flipping 30 quid in dollars is, and I pressed spacebar, which is stop on my
Oh, you
timer.
missed space. No. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Well, on the bright side,
yeah.
now instead of focusing on times, we can just focus purely on what they're doing. For example, I think that we're going to get out of Andy here a 14.8.
Oh, that was close. That was close. I'm being called Freeman Dumbness in the chat. Freeman
Dang.
Dumbness.
Dang. I see that your chat negs you as well.
Oh yeah, I get.
I'm glad I'm not the only one whose chat seems to hate them.
Oh mate, they do not like me. I am like everyone's worst enemy, my friend. But they love me really. I'm just thinking, I could like nab Andy's timer off his stream and then like put it in front of mine. Can I make that work?
It would be a couple seconds behind based on like some stream delay.
But it's better than having 0.
It's true. It's true.
I want to.
Oh, was Andy?
Ooh.
Okay, so Andy does not ever do the wing cap, which is one thing that's kind of curious to note.
Yeah.
I have heard that between like the timeout for island skip or island hop and island sky jump, it sounds like they're pretty close.
How do I stop that? How do I stop that? We can hear Andy. Wait, how can we hear that? What is happening?
It's because if you're pulling his stream, you'll hear his audio through from his stream.
Oh no. Hold on. Andy, stop talking.
Oh man.
Have I fixed it? I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. This is the most cursed thing ever. I'm doing it now. We've got a timer. I'm so clever. Apart from hearing Andy's voice at the start.
All right, now Jordan getting that sweet early double coin grab. I don't know what to call that.
Oh yeah.
Where you get the 8 reds. Technically, you get 7 and 8 at 1 and 2 point. I don't know what you call that. Early 8s, not sucky 8s.
Oh yeah, where he gets the bottom 2 coins first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't goof it and feel that extra 3 seconds of shame.
Yeah, I mean, personally, that's what I do all the time. Just want to say, but hey, man, sucks for you, bro.
Listen. Sometimes in life, you miss a couple coins. It's fine. You'll get them in the next time.
Oh man, it's not for everyone, you know. It is not for everyone.
Now, Andy that time did opt for not blasting the little baby penguin. His wife will actually let him stay in the home. Shout out to Claire for advocating against penguin violence.
Shout out Claire.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good strat, especially if you've goofed it in the previous run. Sometimes just cutting it out. Again, it saves you a couple seconds, but it costs you up to 30 if you goof it. So, and Jordan is just right on his tail as well. I mean, we're now within a 1-star deficit. 1 star. It's like a 1.5.
Yeah,
1 3/4
I mean,
star difference.
I'd say technically it's 2. I mean, Jordan's just coming in for his 15th, and like Andy's just leaving. So technically, I'd give it 2. I'd give it 2 stars ahead to Andy right now. So I feel like Andy is definitely doing better than he did before, but obviously he didn't shoot himself into oblivion trying to get the quick penguin star. So
right now he's definitely ahead from his previous run.
Yeah.
Oh, and that time it looks like Jordan misses it. He did not do the readjustment for the angle, and that costs him.
Jordan absolutely throwing for content right now. He's missed the penguin, and
It's a big time waste. All things considered, unfortunately, because you have to go through like the death sequence and the bounce back in and the star grab, and then you have to grab it again. Now the big question is, do we see it again? The angle is almost perfect.
He's missed it again.
No!
Oh my god, he's missed it again.
My commentator cursed
No
him.
way.
I'm so sorry, Jordan.
No way. Yo, let's hear from our boy Andy right now. What is he saying?
Oh, Jordan just got there.
He's got to be saying things like,
Snurf,
snurf, snurf.
14.5 seconds.
You Dr. Wet. Snurf, snurf. That's literally word for word what we're hearing out of Andy right now.
Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Oh, right. Jordan giving up there. He's not going for it again. Andy going back downstairs. Wait, why did he shoot that open? What did I just see?
I think he may have autopiloted for a moment there.
Yeah, he thought he was doing 16 star, but he's got 18 stars.
He was like, you know what? 0 star. I've been practicing it. We're going to the end.
Oh god, I can't believe we've seen Jordan mess that up twice. I've never seen him mess that up before.
Yeah, those can be really hard. Now, one thing you notice right there, you'll notice that Andy did kind of pause on his shotgun blast, and he kind of just did some swimming. That was to avoid that issue of shooting that level change down below.
Hey, he's cleaning up all of his mistakes this time, and Jordan is just adding some mistakes into his run. He's thinking, you know what? They keep thinking on AI, watch this. I have mistakes too.
He just wants to see that 3rd run. You know, he's a showman at heart. He wants to see that 3rd.
I think that's enough. That could be enough to allow it to go to a 3rd match. Because like we say, Andy is very good at the game. I mean, Jordan was already 2 minutes behind. I know he was catching up on them 2 minutes, but I think he's lost him again. He must have lost him again after the
Well,
Penguin.
and from the last run, Andy was behind about 3 or 4 stars and is now ahead 3 or 4 stars. At this point, he was behind last run.
He
So
was.
if he can maintain, he doesn't even need to play the golds. At this point, he just needs to not goof up. If he can just
Absolutely.
not goof up and keep himself going, I think that he has a really meaningful attempt here
Ooh,
at
Jordan missing
beating
that
Jordan
jump.
out.
Yeah, absolutely. Jordan missed a wall kick there. He messed up on that. I just want to mention as well. Wait, did Andy? What did I just see?
He
there?
went in at the wrong height.
Oh yeah.
But then rather than doing anything else, he just chose to do the let me fix the water level by
Makes sense.
shooting it.
Absolutely.
You know
yeah.
what?
I mean,
I bet you guys didn't know this, but Andy Games is actually an honorary American for the way he wields that sucker. He has had his license to Walmart and chill completely given back.
oh my god. Right. Jordan is a full wet dry world behind now. I also want to just touch on for a second the fact that Andy does like the long jump shotgun to get to that star at the what's that star called that's in the box in wet dry world? Do you know the exact name?
The long jump for you're talking about the top of the town one. The one in the box that's at the top?
The arrow lift star.
Oh, the arrow lift star, the one where you
Yes.
that is the arrow lifts. Yeah.
So yeah, he went for the shotgun jump. Whereas actually what I've been told is if you just go straight into the water and start shooting and just swim, that's actually quicker.
Yeah, it makes sense in real life that the drag coefficient of water would be worse than air.
Yeah.
Not so if you're carrying a weapon of mass destruction.
That's it. When you're carrying a double barrel shotgun that shoots more than 2 bullets at a time without reloading, anything is possible.
Well, well, here's the thing. You might think that he's not reloading. Mario is actually reloading. He pulls the bullet straight out of his ass. It's crazy. You should see it. If you watch really closely right there in the animation. Well, I gotta wait for a blast now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You guys wait for it. We'll see.
We'll watch Jordan's blast. That's 2 now.
Okay. Oh, yep, right there. Boom. Grab one out of the ass. Oh, grab another one out of the ass. He's clenching them between his butt cheeks. The colloquial name for this, and I'm saying this as a quote from my friend Grand Pooh Bear. He said this during a GDQ run, by the way. Thank you, Barb, for setting him up. He pulls it out of, and this is the technical term, his Mariusi.
Mariusi. I've heard of that. I've heard that before.
This is a technical term. This is not my quote. This is a quote from the community, quoted through Barb, quoted through Grand Pooh Bear at a GDQ event with a lot of runners watching. Anyway, back to you.
His Mariusi, man. I didn't think I'd hear that from a GDQ event. They're normally quite tight on the old swearing and stuff. Huh?
They normally are. I couldn't believe hearing it.
Everyone's having to say frick this and frick that, and he's just like, yo, Mario just pulled that out of his Mariusi.
Yeah. Now, Andy going here for the Dark Voice Waterfall patented strat.
He is.
And I love him for it.
We love to see it, man. We love to see it. And he is still 3 stars ahead as well. Look at Jordan doing the old kick of the ground. So you'd be adding a few shotgun blows into that one, wouldn't you?
So on that one right there, well, the reason for that triple is it actually gives you the perfect timing to know when to time your slide right there. If you do three quick little silly kicks right there, womp, 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 it's the perfect timing for getting your sequence right.
Oh, there you go. So do they just not pop out the ground for like the first few seconds?
Yeah, it takes them a couple seconds before they initially pop up as you're in their like sphere of where they'll actually activate. It's not really a sphere. Technically, it's actually a box. Nothing in this game is really a sphere.
No.
But
everything's in a box and invisible.
It's in a box and invisible, and then things that are square or circular, they're somewhat squared, and then they cut off corners, and then you get invisible walls and crazy shit. Yeah.
Well, my favorite, invisible walls. Beautiful.
Such is the joy of working in a grid.
And you know a lot about working in grids because of your new game.
It's true, although thank God Unreal does not require grids.
Oh, okay.
It is actually smart enough to calculate in between interpolated points.
Nice.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
And how are things going with that game? I mean, I personally have that on my wish list right now. It's on Steam. What's the name of it again?
So it is called Curiosity. You can wishlist it on Steam. If you are interested in rage games, it is a rage platformer game where you play as a cat. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun working on it. It's myself, Grand Pooh Bear, and Nightfall working on it. Anyway, I like to plug it anytime I can. Sorry,
Of course.
you're all my captive audience here for this. Yeah, it helps us out a lot for wish lists. Even if you don't end up purchasing the game, just getting that wish list is really helpful. It helps us with retention and getting kind of more eyes on the game. Also, there are 2 other games called Curiosity, and more wish lists puts us above them. So
I saw
nerds.
that. I actually, as like a user's perspective, I went onto Steam, I typed in Curiosity, and I saw a game, and I was like, there's no cat on this game. Why can I not? Where's the cat? And then I realized, there's another game called Curiosity, and then you were like the second Curiosity that came up, but then I saw the cat, and I was like, that's what I was
That's
looking
the
for.
one. You know, it won't be that way for long.
Absolutely, absolutely. If everyone right now, I mean, we've got 12 people watching live, everyone puts that on their wish list right now, it's literally free to do. Oh, Andy missing the star.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. To get that and then have that go down that way.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Not what you.
The
God.
yips. The yips.
Oh, he is playing with the heartstrings right now. He's got it.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's a brutal star, honestly. It can be an extremely fast one.
Yeah.
Or it can just eat up a bunch of time as you try to do those 3 jumps to get up there.
Absolutely,
it can
man.
be brutal.
Absolutely. And Ruth in the chat saying that she has already got Curiosity on her wish list. There you go, my friends. Helping you out where we can. Love to see.
We love to see it. All right, so as far as these runs are going right now, we do have a little bit of a gap closure again here.
Yeah, we do.
We're back to that 1-star gap here. It looks like, unfortunately, Andy's TTM was just not as fast. And unfortunately, his Snowman's Land had a couple little goofs that I think that could put him behind.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the main goofs have come. But I mean, Jordan's struggling himself here to get out of this snowman. But yeah, it did take Andy a couple of tries to get that star, and that's definitely a big chunk of time eaten up there.
Now let's see if he gets this time. Oh, he did a dive.
Oh.
Unfortunate. That's a frustrating thing to do.
Absolutely. He gets the backup though. He does get the backup, so he's not lost much time. He's pretty good with the backup, so I'll give him that. I will give him that.
A runner is only as good as their backups, unless they're an AI cinematic masterpiece.
I can just see Andy's face right now. I think he just went, potato, but I couldn't quite tell because he's on silent. So, but he looks pretty mad.
That does sound
though.
like him.
He does.
That
he
does
seems.
Sound like him.
He's still very much locked in, but that's definitely like got to him a little bit. That missed the snowman, then I missed that. It seems like this is the level that he's been struggling with the most.
Well, and one of the hard things is you get closer to the end of the run. There's a little bit of a moment where, at this point, you're saying, okay, this is where I am on my splits. This is how well I'm doing. Where am I measuring up? And honestly, Snowman's Land, while it's kind of one of the easiest to do, it in some ways makes it one of the harder ones to do because you kind of relax a little.
Yeah,
at least for myself. Even when I'm doing normal 70s, I get into Snowman's Land, and a lot of runs end there because I relax. I'm like, okay, these ones are easy. I relax, and then I goof them up. It's just kind of one of the ways of the Mario run.
I'll be fair. I feel a little bit like that in Lethal Lava Land for me. I feel like there's a lot of like give-ins in that, where you just think, this is fine. I'm just walking over and hitting some bullies. Oh, Andy going with like a bit of an unorthodox strat to get up there, but he does get up first time, so he's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, it looks like his triple, he'd started his triple just a little further back, so he didn't have the same height that he needed, so he had to get that second flip.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing it? Oh, he almost had it. If you hit that at an angle we found from a corner, you could just get straight into the star one single kick.
Oh.
Kind of an interesting thing.
Absolutely. We do have Jordan now only 1 star behind, but he's still got to get in. He's kind of like a little bit more than 1 star behind, but Andy just needs to keep going. Just needs to keep it up.
It's true. He's doing really good job on doing. I don't know. They're doing really well this run.
Yeah.
Andy, I think, is doing a much better showing than he did on his first run. I think this is a run that
Absolutely.
he'd be a lot more proud about.
Yeah.
Obviously, every run is going to have its goof ups, but I think he's going to be feeling pretty happy about this. Whereas
Yeah.
I think that Jordan's probably going, oh, I've had a couple goofs that I really shouldn't have. But he is catching up. He is catching up.
He is catching up, but he's got to be feeling a little bit like, man, them 2 penguin deaths, they're probably going to be, on his mind a little bit right now.
Oh yeah, and even if it's not necessarily like those 2 deaths specifically.
Yeah.
It's just this general feeling of I just didn't quite get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like the further it goes into your run, when you started behind and you're still behind, you start to think, where am I making this time up?
Yeah, because it either has to come up from somewhere, or you have to count on the other person totally, woodshedding it.
Absolutely. It's hard to tell where he is in terms of his splits. I mean, actually, I can tell you that right now. I've got them both up, got them both tabbed, just to give him that extra view,
What are we looking at here?
He's like 1 minute 25 behind his PB. So
this is Andy, you say, or
this is Jordan. So that puts
Jordan,
him on like a 40-minute 30 type of time. Andy, literally, gotta say as well, beautiful looking setup, and he is going to do the 1 chip challenge when he gets 50 subs. So you guys have got to make that happen.
It's the only time he'll run a 16.
Yeah, and then he's got to run a 16 with his mouth on fire. So that would be very fun and entertaining to watch. But yeah, you can't actually see like how good he's doing because you can only see a timer on his. So yeah, it's hard to tell. But Jordan most certainly is behind on what he's used to, and like you say, when you got them red splits, like,
It's still it's funny to say like, oh yeah, he's behind his normal, and it's still a really good looking run. Like
absolutely.
A lot of people would get this run, they'd be like, oh, I'm on the run of my life. It's a good run.
Yeah, a lot of people would be like, you know what? Despite a couple of like penguin mess ups, this is amazing. And Jordan's there like, I'm a minute and a half behind my time, for fuck's sake.
It's the duality of running, right? You can never be happy with the run until it PBs.
That's it, man. That is it. I mean, I've had it before where, I don't know if you've had this as well, but I've had it before where I've been on a run and it just doesn't seem that good. And then suddenly I get a PB. Do you ever get that?
Oh, that's always. I feel like every other run I'll be like, oh, I'm doing this so good. And then I will have something happen and I have to reset.
Yeah.
And then the runs where I'm like chatting. Here's my problem, okay? I'll say some of the most cursed shit in a run. And then that's the one that PBs, and that's the one I have to upload. And then the poor moderator on speedrun is just sitting there the whole time like, oh my god, not this guy again. poor DJ I feel like Tala has heard some crazy shit out of my mouth. Shout out to Tala.
Honestly, one of my runs that ended up being a PB was so cringe. I just got the audio bit where I was saying some like cringe shit and I just cut it out. I was like, I can't upload this. I was literally like having like fucking orgasms and shit, like just clowning around. I was like, oh, Bowser. And I was like, nah, I gotta fucking get this out of there.
You should have left it. I'm sure they would have gotten a good laugh out of it.
But then I was like, yo, like my flipping parents could watch this. Like, don't know.
Mom, look at my run. Look at my run. Oh my god, not that run. That's my OnlyFans.
No, Mom, wrong website. Not that run.
Wait, Mom, why did your feet finder automatically pull up? Oh! I'm sorry. I've got a feet finder thing lately. I just recently discovered Feet Finder. I just recently discovered Feet Finder as a website. And I'm not gonna confirm or deny this, but the reason I may have found it was because someone may have uploaded a picture of my feet when I was streaming. They may have taken a screenshot of my feet and uploaded it for me.
No way.
Gosh dang.
Really?
No, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Just out of curiosity, like how
I'm not telling you guys where it is. I'm not telling you guys where.
How would
to
one
link
find a feet pic like that?
it. what was that site so I can avoid it again? Yeah. No, it was the funniest thing. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
I got a DM and was like, "Hey, I think I found your feet." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Sure enough, that was definitely a picture of my foot.
So how did you know like where to look? Like, is it like called Dark Voice's feet or what?
No, the thing just said streamer shows free foot. And yeah, it was yeah. Oh well. Anyway.
Oh, Jordan missing that
Oh,
shot
that's a hard
again.
one. That is a hard strat. If it pulls off,
is.
it looks hot. I mean, look at that stuff. But
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. though he is, I will point out, within 1 star.
He is. He is very close. He's very
And
close.
these are
to
very
Andy.
short stars. These are 8-second star differences.
But Andy's still got the lead. Like, he could still keep this up. I mean, you never know. Jordan might go for carpetless again. So, just you never know what's going to happen.
It is true. Now, I am seeing a question here in chat. I try not to self-plug too frequently, but the answer, Bryce, is yes.
Oh, okay. You're talking about streaming on Twitch. Yeah, because I noticed you have a TikTok account and like you post some clips, but it's very very bare bones, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really post frequently there. It's unfortunately for myself with my game deving, I just don't have the time to edit and do stuff like that for like larger scale edits. So
Yeah.
someday that'll become more of a presence, but it's a
Yeah.
ways out still.
That's fair enough. I just want to point out as well, Jordan just wall kicked off of thin air there. Like he missed the cage and just kicked off the end of the level. I've never seen that before.
Got that corner kick. A little bit of a movement thing there with the Reds, but I mean he's pulling it back. He's pulling it back.
He is. Yeah, because they're now both on 49. It's just like a star fade in and a star fade out. Will we see Andy go for free scope? I hate this man. I want to see him lose. I want to see him lose. No free scope from Andy. Actually, he might do it in the next one. He might do it in the next one.
He might do it next one here.
And if he doesn't, then I'm going to disconnect his stream and it's 2-0 to Jordan.
Friendship with Andy over.
yeah, like everyone unfollow this guy.
Well, that poor little guy just got absolutely Winchestered.
Absolutely.
What do you think it feels like? What do you think it feels like to be a bully and absolutely bite the black banana all the time? Like you wake up, you're just sitting here living your life. Suddenly out comes Mario, ground pounding, slamming his ass on your face.
Yeah, that must be rough. That must be rough. I mean, Andy did not go for free scope there, so I want everyone to unfollow Andy. And we're going to see it from Bryce. Bryce, for sake. We're going to see it from Jordan. Sorry. We did. So everyone unfollow Andy, and with that follow, just stick it on to Jordan. My chat seem to think I'm talking about me. No, I'm not talking about me. Unfollow Andy. He missed.
Unfollow. Unfortunate.
No, this is the thing though with my chat. Like, if I say to like go and like say for because I wouldn't do this, but like if I was like, oh, like I hate this person, go and like send them hate. They would just like put it back onto me, and then I would get the hate. You know
As
what I mean?
it should be. As it should be. That's how you know you got a good community.
100%. I think I'm actually losing followers as we speak because of
Dang. Unfortunate. They're also resending merch.
Oh my god.
They're sending it back. They're doing PayPal chargebacks.
Yeah, to be fair, no refunds, and I'll actually charge you extra if you send me that back. So I don't want it in my house. Wait, what? Who said that?
Oh man.
I can't say that when I was sat here in the t-shirt with the hoodie on the floor with a sticker on my desk. Like, I love this stuff, man. Honestly, get yourself some Shotgun 70 merch right now. Hold on, let me pop this sticker on.
One thing I wanted to point out here is that we have two people that are absolutely neck and neck on the run. However, Bryce did get that fast MIPS grab.
Bryce?
Yeah. And now Andy out here having to run around, do the old loop-diddy-loop.
Absolutely, man.
Now Andy is behind.
Oh, God, I need to change the bloody thingy, the game sound. Flipping out, Jordan's ahead. He's ahead. Oh
Yep,
no.
Jordan is now ahead.
People are saying in the chat that you're slaying on commentary and I've just got a sticker on my head. It is true. It is true. But I've got to plug the merch. I have to plug it.
All right. Jordan getting the fast Dory star. You know what? Dory just has never felt so unuseful.
100%, man.
Also, I feel like that creature really, I don't know why we call it Dory. I feel like its real name is just like Shitstain Magoo. Except that's usually what I call it.
Wait, sorry, what did you just say? I was putting the sticker on my headphones. I thought it was a better place for it.
All right.
Oh, is that what you said?
57 here.
You just said all right? Oh, fair enough, man.
Yeah, Shitstain Magoo. Yeah, that's its real name. Dory. Dory's real name for sure. I'm trying to see here. Which stars have they?
Oh, Andy with a very nice triple jump wall kick there. I personally don't like to go for that because the walls in HMC are so weird that I just don't trust any of them.
Yeah, you almost have to go by audio or the visual of the bonk.
Yeah.
You do have 5 frames to enter those. So if you get a wall kick bonk, you got 5 frames to hit it.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. It sounds like more than it is. Like 5 frames in the grand scheme of things. Not that long.
No, it's not. It's really not. It's a pretty short window, but at the same time, it's also somewhat forgiving, considering how few frames the game is actually pulling.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer than, like, for example, 5 frames in a 140 FPS game is going to be a little bit faster than in the 45 to whatever these are, 60, if they're even that. I don't remember what they pull at, but
Oh, Jordan with a
little bit of
cheeky
time
bonk
here.
there. Wait, so is it like 30 frames per second that these are running in?
I don't remember here. Let me pull it up here because the answer is going to kill me if I don't figure it out. But
yeah, because that would be like, what is that, like a sixth of a second that you have, like with 5 frames? It sounds like more than it is.
so it is, yeah. Normal frame rate of Super Mario 64 is 30 FPS.
Yep.
So I mean, within that, right? 5 frames is a bit of time. You have a bit of time.
Yeah, definitely.
More than 3.
Someone just asked me what I'm holding there. It just so happens to be a Shotgun 70 hoodie that you can get on the merch store right now. Make sure you guys get yourself one of these hoodies. They're comfortable as fuck. Dark, what do you think about the hoodie that you have?
Oh, it's perfect. I love every second of the hoodie that I have. I wear it every single moment. I'm wearing it right now.
And that's all you're wearing as well.
I know that it says "all jizzed up," but I know what it really is a nice looking shotgun hoodie.
Absolutely.
After putting it on, I got offered a raise at work. I was, gifted the key to the city. You too can get a raise at work at gifted the key to the city by purchasing one warm fuzzy sweater. Also, it automatically shaves an entire 30 seconds off your times on any runs you do. So
that's it. And that's just the comfort aspect. It's just so comfortable that you just run faster because you have nothing else to worry about. Your comfort is sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Why did someone just put hashtag bang Garrett? Oh, ban Garrett. I thought it said bang, like bang me, like if like British terms, like they want to bang me. What does that mean to you if I said I wanted to bang someone?
To me, what that means to me is that you are about to start playing some really nice, slow, smooth, genuine, and that someone's gonna have you riding their pony. You know what I
mean? Yeah, that is exactly it. So my chat are trying to bang me right now.
My saddle, it's ready.
Oh no, someone just said that no one wants to bang me. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. No one likes me. Cool, it's cool. I'm used to it. I am used to it.
We do have the bomb grab. The old classic bomb grab. Now, we do see Jordan is now ahead by 2 stars. This race was much closer. Andy has been doing a really good job on this run. I say that, unfortunately, of course, right as he starts to have some slight little flubs here with reds. But reds, that movement can be kind of weird.
It is tough. It is tough. I always struggle with reds. I always struggle with that.
You know what? I love that he blew that stupid fire spitter absolutely to hell.
Oh, I hate that thing.
I've had many a good reds ruined by just a slightly mistimed hop.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just in such an awkward place. Wait, where is Jordan going?
I love this. He's going up to the top. He's going to want.
No,
remember last time he had done the what's it called?
Carpetless, yeah.
Carpetless.
Oh.
This time, however, we're going to go see our dear friend, Mr. Blue.
Oh, all right. See, I don't ever do that star. What? I'm trying to think what I do instead. What do I do instead?
I love that star.
Ah.
One thing that I know in the run that he initially had posted, there was a bonus star that was grabbed. Oh gosh, I want to say it was a HMC star, but I don't remember at this point now.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
It's a good star. It can be done actually pretty quickly. It's also just a fun movement. Probably one of my favorite, despite the fact that I hate it and I wish that it wasn't a thing. And every time I do it, I'm like, I hate this star. It's also one of my favorite stars in the world. I don't know.
Say it again. Which one is that? Duality. Which one are you talking about?
Just that one in the highest one up there on top of the thwomp.
Yeah, the thwomp one.
TTC. It's just the movement in there in 70 is very satisfying, very fun. Oh, we have a death though.
Oh, Andy, this is your flipping chance, my friend. Go, go, go. He's 1 star behind. He's
all right,
1 star behind.
Here. Now, I didn't see what it was that got him. Odds are invisible wall.
Could have been.
If it's TTC and something goes down, odds are invis wall.
Yeah.
But it was hard to see. It could have also been an unfortunate misgrab. Oh, the pendulum got him.
That janky gosh dang darn pendulum, man. That's my American accent right there.
I see that you are from Tennessee.
I am. I'm from Texas, man. Oh god, it's getting into
Jordan is currently very, very nice. He gets some nices in chat.
All right, we got Borat on the commentary with us. Very nice.
Very nice.
Have you watched that before?
Oh, we love Borat.
Oh, okay, good.
Love Borat.
I didn't know if it was an American thing or not. I didn't know if it got to that part of the world before.
Good old Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Andy is only 2 stars behind right now. And honestly, killing it. I think this has been a really good showing by Andy.
Definitely.
There's been some heartbreaks, some little mini heartbreaks. But I mean, honestly, these stars that Andy is at right now, these are very short stars. We're talking, this run is within 30 seconds of each other reasonably.
Absolutely. Oh, Jordan not going for the... It looks like Jordan's playing it safe.
He's doing... Oh my god, he's doing reds! Oh my god! Somebody call a doctor!
But not for me.
Andy's gonna need some emotional psychiatric help after the reds have been done as well. Oh my god. Jordan was not lying. He is not friends with Andy during the run. Oh my goodness.
So the first race he does carpetless and the second race he's doing reds. What am I watching? Andy, go. He's doing reds. Fucking run.
As God is my witness, Andy is dead.
Hold on, because Andy is here now and Jordan's still got to go round, get the 8 reds.
Now, if he falls here on this 8, if he were to grab that.
Oh, Andy with the... Oh, go, Andy, go. Go. He's got to get the
71 stars. The run is invalidated. It's a 71 star.
And Andy wins because Jordan got too many stars.
Oh, no, that's funny.
That's unbelievable. Crazy. The first 71 star run of the tournament. Oh, and Andy missed a sky jump, man.
Bonk.
It's so unfortunate there by him. It's as if the game knew that Jordan was doing reds, and it was like, nah, you ain't getting the strats. We're gonna mess you up as well.
Jeez.
Oh, and there it is, Jordan with the.
GG's.
Did Jordan get a 41-minute time there? That's got to be one of the worst times that he's put out this whole tournament. But
And
he is.
still did 8s. I
Oh
don't know
my
who's
God.
fighting him in the next run, but I'll tell you, somebody needs to bring the lube.
Oh my God.
Going in dry.
Honestly, yeah, like everyone's saying, GG to both players. They both did a fantastic performance. It's just, if Andy, and I think I said this about Bryce as well, I feel like if Andy came up against anyone else, they would have been quaking in their boots because Andy is a very good player. And to be fair, Andy's finished the whole run, so we'd love to see that from him too. Let's bring him back in. Let's bring him back into the room.
Oh,
Hello, lads.
hello, Jordan. I seen you going for Bowser Reds, you cheeky fucker. I was wondering.
Doing that.
I seen it and I was like, "Has he just missed God Jump again?" And I was like, "No, he's gone for it." Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was funny.
I
I enjoyed
think-
that. That was a good one.
Absolutely.
GG, bro.
GG's man, worthy winner. I think like that one, because obviously I seen your your penguin shot in CCM didn't quite go well a couple times, and that was kind of what most. But then I had a death in HMC, and so from what I've seen, so I seen you changed up your strats a bit. So like you're not doing is it Toxic Maze you didn't do, and you did Thwomp instead?
Yeah, so I just figured that I would go ahead and play with that, just for the sake
Yeah.
of competition, for the sake of entertainment. It's actually faster
I was
to
gonna
cut out
say.
Toxic Maze and do the Thwomp if you do it correctly, which I very well did not do it correctly. But it actually saves like a second or two over the normal
Mhm.
route that we do.
Oh.
Yeah, because it seemed quicker. Because whenever I got into TTC, I thought that there was like 2 stars, and then I looked up and you were on 70, and I was just about to hit one less, and I was like, okay, fair. But like, I love the fact that you wanted to keep it close with the red coins like that. That was, it was close. Do you know what I mean? What was your end time? Was it like a 41:40 or something?
41:22.
41:22. Yeah. So it was there was about 40 seconds in it.
So, I mean, Jordan's still getting, apart from himself, one of the best times in the whole tournament. And he died twice on the Penguin and ended with 71 stars. Like, is there anything this man can't do?
Sub 39 apparently.
Yeah, apparently. So close, man. So
Sorry,
close.
dude. And I just had to throw in that.
No, that was perfect. That could not have been said better.
No, man. Honestly, like I say, worthy winner. Well deserved. Kept your composure the whole time, even through and no, man. If I was gonna go out to anybody, I'm glad it's yourself.
Dude, it has been so fun. I appreciate getting to run against you.
No, absolutely, man. We definitely need to run the randomizer back as well. It'll serve as like a decider.
Dude, I'm telling you, any day, anytime, you let me know.
Yeah, love that.
We'll
Love
get
that, man.
going.
Absolutely. I'd love to see that as well. And boys, if you want a commentator on that, and I'll definitely share that out in my community as well, because I'd love to see it. Hit me up if you need any help with that. Obviously, you don't need help as such because you're very capable people in terms of the streaming realm. But if you want me on board, all you got to do is say the word, lads. I'll be there for it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Very much appreciate it.
Absolutely. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys talk for a minute because me and Dark have literally just been talking the whole time, creasing up at random shit that we're saying to each other. Andy, don't forget, you got to send a penis pic potentially to yourself if you win the third place match. So
I thought that was for first place.
I just hear Dark voice creasing up in the background. Sorry.
Like, what's the point? What's the point of what's the point of sending the best prize to third place?
Oh, well, I mean, I thought it wasn't the best prize, in all honesty. I thought that was like, if anything,
Listen,
that's a bad. Maybe the fourth place person should get
It's
that.
all about angles and lighting.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
Like, consider it like a gym pick, except, it's your willy. I just know I've got Dark just like broken in the background here.
Dehydrate yourself beforehand to make it extra veiny.
This man knows. This man's fucking sent a pick or two, like, to me. Love it.
Oh my god, this race is so cursed when it goes into veiny dick.
That's what it's evolved. Yeah, that's just what it's devolved into.
I feel like this has genuinely been one of the most entertaining races through and through that we've had in the whole tournament. So thank you to all three of you for just putting on an absolute
wow.
show from all sides.
Thank you for getting it sorted, man. For real. Like it's been a riot, you know, and like I'm glad that I've still got one more chance to get third place against Craigie or Dini, which I'm looking forward to seeing that as well.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like, there's no pressure in terms of losing this race because obviously, you know, in the first round, it was like if you're done, you're done. But you still have the chance to walk away with third place. You still have the chance to walk away with some of the prize pool. So it's all good, man. It's all good. And I definitely think you've got a great chance of getting third, Andy, because as we've seen, I mean, even when you didn't have the best of runs, you still did very well. So absolutely got a chance of third there for sure.
Aye, that's it, man. You know, I think definitely that there was definitely some rust in there. I should have practiced a little bit more, but that's on me. You know, that's 100% on me. I think even if I was to hit a 41, it's still, you know, we're talking. It would have been a very, very, very close race. But like I could say, Jordan's a fucking machine. Jordan is I can sing, and yeah, that would be good to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, who do both of you want? Like, Jordan, who do you want to race in the final? And Andy, who would you like for third place? Like, who are you wanting to race?
Jordan, I'll let you go first.
You know, I don't even know if I really want to say because the last time I rooted for somebody, I think that it got a little salty. So may the best man win.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I like both guys. They're both good friends, Deanie and Craigie.
Yeah.
So me and Deanie have like a 120 race planned at some point in the future, but also I've got a bit of a score to settle with Craigie based on him beating me at 120 base games. So I would definitely like to run something back with Craigie. But you know, whoever it is who's against me in the third place playoff, I mean, we're just going to put on a show. We're just going to put on a hell of a show and just entertain everybody watching here. And as well, I just want to say for everybody who has stuck around and who is watching, thank you very much. It has been amazing. I know obviously I've not with the result, but you know, like I said before, we have a worthy winner here in Jordan, and yeah, let's see him go on to clench the whole thing.
And what I will definitely say too, like as far as like who we're up against or who I'm up against in this next round, who Andy's up against in, you know, the third place match. The great thing about this whole tournament is that no matter what, it's gonna be a win for the homies. No matter who
right, man. Yeah.
in this tournament, no matter who beats who, it's all just, you know, we're all friends here. So it's like even a loss is a win in some way.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, man. Couldn't agree more. Like in regard, like, you know, if you lose, you still had a good time. And you know, like the fact like that we touched on earlier, like we've all been like sharing strats and kind of improving together, like as a little group, and that's kind of that's the whole point of it. Like that's what makes it as good as it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's amazing, man.
Absolutely.
So fair play, Freeman, for putting this on and making all this happen.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Freeman and Dark Voice, both of you guys, you had me absolutely cracking up while I was running this. There was a lot of times I just absolutely lost my shit and started laughing while I was running. And it was so good.
It was a pleasure being able to watch and commentate on this. Thank you guys so much for putting on some good runs. It was fun. It was nice meeting you as well, Jordan. You and I hadn't really met prior, but absolutely incredible runner. If there was anybody out here that could beat my boy Andy, you know, I'm glad it was you.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, GG's.
Oh man, I love that. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming on tonight. Dark Voice coming in for the commentary. I think he did a smashing job, and I think everyone that's watching will agree. I mean, you guys can tell me in the chat if you disagree, but from what I've seen in the chat, and obviously what I've heard from the players as well, it was an excellent choice. So thanks for coming in for the comms, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's my
Yeah,
pleasure.
thank you, Dark. Thank you for taking the time of your Sunday morning.
No, absolutely. Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss it.
Well, that's what I like to
You can
hear.
send me pictures later.
Yeah, of
But
course, of course.
GG's, guys.
Freeman, are you staying on for a bit, are you?
I was actually going to log off now, man. I was going to log
No,
off.
fair enough. Fair.
Got family's coming over for a little bit. Got to make some dinner, so I'm gonna head out. But what I want to say before I go, what you guys watching my stream right now will be able to see is that you can literally click on the 2 races right there. Click the @, click the follow button. So if anyone hasn't already, go and follow J2JordanTyler and Andy Games _94 because they are both excellent racers. As you have heard from today's stream, they've got a lot going on themselves, different races coming up, different things that they're working on, and you're not going to want to miss it. So for everyone that's watching right now, to tap that follow button. And yes, I'm literally on Andy's podcast behind the camera with Andy Games. And if I had the mug in the room, I would show you right now, but I've got the mug too. And I'm coming on for like potentially a cheeky extra appearance. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that.
Some secret bonus content coming your guys' way.
Absolutely. And yes, I mean, follow Jordan, see him get to sub 38. I mean, what more do we need to say than that? What more do we need to say than that? And
Absolutely.
Sub 39.
what's that?
Sub 39.
Oh, sub 39. Sorry, man.
You're over promising on me, brother. I can't pull a sub 38. That ain't happening.
Hey, it's not happening anytime soon, but never say never. With your skill level, we never know.
That's it. 100%.
And Dark also commentated. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. No, I'm just kidding. Dark, pop a little comment down in the chat, in my chat right now. Make sure everyone that's watching right now gives you a quick follow. That's Dark Voice Live. Anyone that's not seen him before. There he is. There he is. All right. Any final words from anyone, or shall myself and Dark close things out?
I just want to say GG's. Well done. It's been a pleasure racing you again, and can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, man. GG's, and yeah, I'm ready for our next race. I know it'll be soon, so
looking
forward to it. I'm looking forward to the next race in this tournament. This has been an absolute blast.
Love it. Love to hear it, man.
Shotgun pun intended.
Brilliant. So we love to hear that. And the next race will be on Thursday, 11 p.m. UK time, which will see Deanie taking on Craigie Boy. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. Andy, were you asking if I'm staying on because you were going off?
Yeah, because I'm going to log off. I was going to raid into you, but if you're logging off, I see Sir T's live, so I think I'll raid into.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Jordan, are you staying on?
I am not. I actually have to get to work in about an hour.
So oh, no way. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll all raid into Sir T then, and he'll just have another 25 viewers in his chat. Like, let's go do
sounds
that.
good, yeah. Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right, me and Dark.
Well, that's yeah. So, like,
boys.
for those who don't know, his username is SLR_T.
Yeah, it's slurty. He's a very slurty fella.
He's a very slurty man. But yeah.
Brilliant.
Appreciate this, man. GG's putting this together. Freeman's been fucking great. So
let's
get that third place. Let's get that third place.
Come on, Andy. You can do it, man.
Fucking right.
All right, Jordan, Andy, thank you both so much.
See you later, guys. Boys. Much love. See you later.
See you. Bye.